scenario on the B side. When you have Crim by himself at A, OpTic just gets steamrolled in those scenarios. A lot of time, the hard counter to OG on this map is to flood out towards B and hit them 4 versus 3. Another thing as well, Karma, this is one of the few maps he actually decides to use smokes on. You wind up dropping a smoke down, cut off the sight line from that back rock, only forces it to be an even tougher retake for the defensive team. There's your rig draft there. Nothing really too crazy that stands out. We're just ready for game number 2.
Yeah, we pretty much see the same rigs and traits in every single game.
Yeah.
Now even regardless of like game mode, usually it's you know, maybe some differentiations between respawn and search and destroy, but we see a lot of the same things being used. This is one map actually you can see a lot of great active camo use.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Gunless against FaZe at Atlanta. He got that 1v3 over by the B site with camo. So look to see if the camo players can make something happen.
Yeah, a few teams in competitive Call of Duty will switch rigs between each other, but not actually rigs outside of OpTic Gaming. One of those teams, they wind up swapping over Overdrive to Crim6 and Uplink. They make some certain adjustments here and there. We're ready though, it's game number 2. If you're just tuning in, this is the CWL Dallas Open. We've got 100 plus of the best Call of Duty teams in the world competing here this weekend, and look who's got the sniper. It's Formal, and he's got 2 players with that X-ray that we can see. Misses the first shot.
It's 2 quick kills for Envy, and Formal's going to challenge yet again. It's going to be Crim in the kill feed, picking up another. So just like that, we're in a 2v2 scenario, and Envy just trying to push straight up the middle of the map, and we got a 1v1.
Slasher, though, gets the gunfight victory, I believe. That gets closed out there. I have no idea what happened at the end of that one. Yeah, Slasher
wins that one.
Okay, I was confused.
We didn't catch it.
We didn't catch it. It happened quick, but yeah. Formal lines up basically for a free kill there for Slasher.
I was confused as well when I saw the OpTic players celebrating and smiling. I was like, there's no way Formal sniped him and we missed that.
Yeah, you were looking at me, I was looking at you. I didn't know what happened there. It's late.
It's a very fast round as the players just kind of push straight at the middle of the map, but Crim with some nice long range shots with the ERAD, and this looks like it has the makings to be another very fast round.
And yeah, already with everybody hitting inside that inside warehouse, it's already a 2 versus 2. Formal and Crim6 against Slasher and John. I do think Crim6 has an upper hand on John, who's not ready for the push from you. Formal peeks on out. There's the trade for OpTic Gaming, 1-1. As Matt, you're blown away by how quick that round is. 2
of the faster search and destroy rounds we've seen like back-to-back in a very long time.
Yeah.
Just a straight A hit from the side of OpTic Gaming. They push through with Crim with the ERAD in his hands. He's able to close out this 1v1 against Slasher. See if things change up in round number 3.
And again, I think you could really equate this to a little bit more of the ERAD play coming on out in search and destroy. Forces players to get a little bit more aggressive there. I think we saw 3 in that round alone, as we'll now reset our focus towards something a little bit more, something we're a little bit more used to, which is a B play for both these squads.
You do see OpTic Gaming getting very aggressive on the defensive side, and it's going to be 2 kills. Traded out from either side, but it's going to be Karma running on the outside of the map. Able to pick up 1. I thought JCat was going to fall off for a second. Karma with 1 more. Slasher, the last one alive, he gets taken out.
And Matt, what did I talk about earlier on? The team on defense, that 4 hits through, right there, Envy had a player lurking near middle map. OpTic 4 hit through, overwhelmed them before they get that last bit of help. And you saw there how that last kill was just a little bit late. There was no trade opportunity.
Well, a lot of what I've seen so far in this is what we saw Splice do earlier against Rise Nation. They're just very aggressive on defense. They just pick a site and they 4-man hit it, and they just push all the way through the map.
Yeah, punish the teams that aren't all there. So this is that setup I was talking about earlier on. Crim6 lurks towards A, and OpTic goes for a B play. Right now, if Envy pushed through B and flooded him out, it would be a 4 versus 3, and that's how they'd secure this round, basically. Okay, somehow Slasher just killed JCat.
All right.
What was that?
Not ideal. Not a good way to start off the round, as JCat going to be taken out by a teammate there. So we do see OpTic get bombed down. So with the man advantage, OpTic looking very good to close this one out.
Apathy and crew, what can they do? 3 versus 4, Slasher with the first blood might just help here. As now they'll begin to soar up on the site. They've got tacticals coming in. OG have forfeited this area, as they'll just hold from this back rock side. It's a smart play now, as it does look like it's Apathy still holding his ground, and somehow Apathy and John swing that round. What is this SnD so far?
And John picks up a 2-piece on the outskirts, and Apathy somehow wins that gunfight right on the bomb. And a round where Slasher kills JCap at the beginning, it doesn't matter. Envy's able to come out on top.
Okay, I guess that's how that'll play. We'll see it now. We missed these kills from John. Nice job to snap right on over. Did get the help from Slasher as well.
Yeah, so that's actually huge because Apathy tags up Karma, and Karma's actually trying to get out of that position and slides right into the gunfire of John after he's able to take out Formal.
Nice job by Envy to swing around. That didn't look like it was going to go well for him. We will have ourselves a 2-2 game heading into round number 5.
We'll see what Envy does here on offense, Jack. It looks like at least at the beginning they're going to play a little bit slow, and they catch Crim being very aggressive up that middle of the map. So you talked about it, you know, being a little bit of a lurker, just trying to pick off players at the beginning. Does not pay off for OpTic Gaming there. It's going to be Envy getting the man advantage.
Slasher is reading this pressure absolutely perfectly near the map, back of the map. Look at that. Reads Crim 6, holds off Scump pushing from bottom bridge, recognizes he's going to push to the back spawn. Just like that, it's Karma by himself, only able to get one. Envy now with the round count lead.
It's huge plays by Slasher, one of the smarter players we have in the CWL. Plays further back on the offensive side, baits Crim in to try and go on a flank, able to take him out. Rotates towards the other side, able to take out another flanker. Big plays there from Slasher.
And right there, is that just map awareness? Is that knowing how OpTic like to play? Is that just a good guess?
I think
a little bit of each?
It just comes down to like different looks you see teams give. Like, no, you wouldn't send one guy on a flank typically, unless like your phase like just sending Zuma like on flanks, like how they do. But like when you see Crim coming down the middle, you expect pressure to come from the other side as well, and Slasher just reads that perfectly.
And now look, OpTic Gaming again going for the standard B play. But Crim 6 on the flank, gets the drop on Apathy, and that'll be first blood for OG.
Yeah, and as soon as he picks up one, his teammates push through the front side of the bomb site, and Karma's able to get two. It's going to leave Slasher the only one up here.
Slasher dropping on back. He's been spotted, at least does get one onto Crim. Will give himself a chance. He's got camo as well, so this is absolutely still possible.
And we did see a 1v3 from Gunless with camo on this one in Atlanta, so maybe we see him. All right, if he would have gotten that kill, then potentially you see the camo use.
For sure.
But as soon as he comes around that corner, NV4 versus Erad, you knew he was kind of dead.
Now, I know I've been very vocal about teams pushing through B, especially on defense against OpTic Gaming. One thing that I will commend OG on are they know that that is their little bit of weakness. You'll actually see them hold the angles for about 3-4 seconds, and then they know that timing window. If there's nothing yet in those 3 to 4 seconds, we're clear to push on up. There's not going to be that pressure coming in. It's a little difference there that makes them so much less vulnerable in that play.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. So we do see now Envy on offense trying to push in towards this A site. You see John get tagged up pretty bad, and it's actually a team kill that comes in yet again. So Apathy teams kills John in this round, make it a 3v3.
Apathy going to throw out that cluster grenade. Envy using a bit more of those this time around, as we're seeing teams adapt with all sorts of different grenades coming into play here. 3 versus 3. An A site pressure looks like the play call from Envy, but look at the pressure from middle map now from OpTic Gaming. They've got 2 players pitching in towards you. Crim 6 gets the better of 2, and it's JCap by himself.
Wow, that is a very good retake there from OpTic Gaming. They catch Slasher out of position, like he peeks a little bit too far, they tag him up, they send another player through the side door, they're able to pinch on him, and then the second kill from Crim, I mean, that wins the round right there. 1v3 against JCap, he's stuck inside the site, very easy to take out.
Envy, they give up 2 rounds in a row now, and they're back down 4-3 in this game. OpTic Gaming, let's see, what do they have to work with? They've got 1 payload from Crim 6, and on the other side, Envy with 1 payload from Slasher. Nothing too crazy yet in this game. Yeah,
and you gotta wonder, when does Slasher decide to use that camo? I mean, if you lose this round, obviously gain point to OpTic, then you have to use it on offense. Do you potentially use it here to try and tie the game up and kind of extend this search and destroy a little bit more? So interested to see what kind of strategy they use with it. When they get first blood here, now I doubt you see the camo be popped.
Yeah, and this is what I love about Envy. They adapt, they use all different strategies. This time they send 4 on the hard flank, and we'll be down to a 1-on-1. OpTic Gaming traded again, and why is it possible? Crim 6 gets a 2-piece of crate to swing that round in their favor.
And the positions that Crim is playing with the Erad, and I do see Scump here with the Erad in the final kill cam, it's just, you're not going to be able to win those gunfights, K-Bar or NV4. It's just playing really smart angles with that SMG.
Some of these rounds have ended so fast. I don't know how you catch some of this action. I can't even imagine what the communication's got to be like for these teams to adapt and immediately snap to where the opposing players are. What do you do now if you're Envy?
Well, I mean, Envy has to invest the camo into this round, I think. Just kind of depending on when they decide to use it. OpTic Gaming, you do have Karma with his payload ability up, so we'll see maybe they use this one during this round and try and close it out.
OpTic Gaming looking to now be 9-3 in map count in their last 4 meetings between these 2 squads. First blood for Karma, he still has his payload ready to go. Apathy's been tagged up and spotted. This round looks like it's closing in on Envy quick. OG up 2-0 as they look dominant now. here at the CWL Dallas Open.
Yeah, and I believe Envy actually, they lose that one without actually ever using their camo. I believe Slasher drops there, obviously, 2v4.
Yep.
You kind of have to use camo in that situation. They never actually get a good use out of it, though, at the beginning of a round. They could have swung things in their favor.
Nice job by OpTic.